Damn, I don't have anything funny for the pre-intro bit. That's fine.
Tragic.
Yeah, oh well. Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Dungeon Guild Legends of Calberothe. I am your resident dungeon master, Seth Hurley, joined by Jordan Horne playing Alor.
Hello.
And Jahan VonTrapp playing Yibs.
Greetings.
We got it clean, folks. We got there.
All right.
Happy Father's Day Eve, everyone.
Happy Father's Day.
Oh, happy Father's Day Eve.
I got this one clean for you, Dad. But, yeah. Last time, you guys went on, or I suppose they went on the big chase after you. After staying a night in a seedy inn within the Cloaked Harbor, Alor, Yibs, and the rest of their escapee party were found by Bandit Lord Mosk and a few of his goons who had come to claim bounty on all of you, planning to capture you and turn you back into the drow. Fortunately, Illusory Yibs caught sight of the incoming danger and gave you all enough time to escape out the window as he held down the fort, essentially giving you guys cover to run. Once you guys hit the town in a dead sprint towards your boat, manned by the lonely kobold Cobby, you were pursued by Mosk, a few of his bounty hunter henchmen, and about halfway through, surprised by Shur Vandry and a few drow slavers here to rob the bounty from the bounty hunters. Luckily, you guys managed to defeat Shur, killing him, as well as nearly felling Mosk himself, though he made his escape. Though with your success over Shur, I don't believe any of you came out unscathed, much less anything better than brutalized. It was rough. So much so, our dear friend Prince Amuel Darendel seemingly died, though a eelhound bearing the same piece of neck armor, a gorget that the Quaggoth was wearing, claims to be Prince as well. With that, all of you made your escapes and are now getting to the harbor, where it's been about, I'd say, probably like 4 hours since you guys had initially gone back to the inn. About half the time you and Cobby had agreed on. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start there. You guys are not in combat, that you are in rough shape.
So, pause.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about one Shur. Did we just leave him in the alley? Like, what did we... I know I took the drow arrows off of him. I should also go back and probably keep track of how many of those I used. I think I used 4, so I'm just gonna toss that many in my inventory.
I think so.
How many?
5 total. You have 5 total used, rather.
Okay.
Out of, I believe, 12.
Yes,
So,
I used one.
7. You know, normal ammo, I don't see any need to keep track of. I think that's not this kind of campaign, but yeah, special stuff that could put someone to sleep per se, I think is a little different.
Indeed.
And finally, what did we find on shore?
I believe
'Cause
all that was of value was the arrows. Yibs took his sword.
Okay.
And I believe,
Yes.
was there some amount of gold you guys got from him?
Maybe?
Let me look at my sheet.
I believe
There.
Yibs got gold off him.
I came into this whole escapade with 24 gold, then I threw 1 gold at our pursuers. So if I have more than 23 gold, and I have 22.
I forgot. Yeah, no, there is a dangerous concept I've yet to talk about in this world, and that is anti-money. It seems that you took 2 anti-dollars from Shure.
Damn, happens to the best of us, Yibs. Okay, so did we just stuff this guy in like a trash can?
I don't even know if we did that.
So if you had the time, like those are the people that were against you at the moment. There was no guarantee that those were the only people after you total.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we probably just headed off.
All right, yeah, you guys all managed to scale that wall and make your way through the marketplace and into the harbor.
He didn't have any, like, good armor on him either, right?
I don't think he had armor that... Not that you'd have time
just
to
like fancy
get
leather.
off of him. No, he had metal armor.
Yeah, okay, that's totally fair.
We were busy.
We were a little busy.
Okay, while we're going through... No, I don't know what needs to be fixed on the boat. We should probably go talk to him first.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like a needs to be mended thing, or if it's like, no, it was never even there. We're building a boat.
You guys, you get to the harbor, you see an exhausted Cobby. Looks like he's doing his best to nail pieces of like the wood of the boat and the wood of the dock that he ran into onto the boat just to keep water out. Then he'll turn around and be like, "Oh, you guys are back. Great. If you guys wanted to help, there's all sorts of wood here. You need nails. I've been pulling them out of the floor."
Yeah, this is gonna kind of come out of nowhere, but we are on the run from bounty hunters and slavers. We have no time to do basically anything.
Okay, we can... Oh, no. Okay.
Does anyone know how to fix a boat?
The other side of the party, the ones that weren't in the chase with you guys, will meet up. But Shushar will kind of come up and be like, I'm familiar-ish with boats. I'm no athlete, I'm no carpenter, but I could point people in the right direction.
All right, Shushar, start telling people what to do. And we need people to keep an eye on, I guess, guards.
Okay, so what you're gonna want to do, what do you guys have for nails around here? As he starts looking,
most important thing.
more of Mosk's guys will rush into the harbor, and you see one of them points over to you guys.
Awesome.
Doing a classic tower defense, are we?
Yep, I guess so.
All right. How many Mosk's guys are coming around the bend?
You see like a group of 5. You see from behind you there's like another group of like 6 or 7. His men are not thrilled with what has transpired.
Can the boat move?
This is no longer a tower defense.
Can the boat move?
Yeah, we're just gonna need people bailing water and...
Everyone on the boat.
Everyone on the boat.
All right, you guys y'all pile onto this riverboat, and you see he's like, all right, we need people on, we need someone to push off. You see he points to some like poles.
Push off, like push the bottom, push
us off the dock.
Okay.
Yibs is gonna run over.
Yeah, I'll help.
What am I
doing? People push off.
Right, Yibs, go ahead and roll. Laura will give you the help action. Ront will do one.
Okay. What am I rolling? Straight athletics, strength, acrobatics?
Strength.
Oh, Ront is helping and I'm... Okay.
Ront's going to a different pole. Alor's helping you.
Oh, okay.
Alor and Yibs go to the same pole.
Come on, Bard, let's do it. That's a 13.
Do
It's
I
not
need to
terrible.
roll something?
No, you're just giving Yibs advantage.
Oh, I'm just patting him on the
I've
back.
been given advantage. Okay. All right, second strength check. Come on. Yibs feels the burning desire to impress one of his friends and rolls. That's a 6. Okay, those.
It's
13.
okay, Yibs. I can do it.
A 13.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are not getting out of here with a 13. It is a DC 15.
All right.
There will be a volley of crossbow fire.
Oh boy.
Let's see. First, yeah, the wave is only a 7 to hit, so you guys are fine.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give another strength check.
Alor, are you better? Are you stronger than I am?
I don't know, actually. But Alor could
I
try.
have a +0.
Let's see. What does Alor... it's only a 14. Is Yibs helping me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it. It's only Alor and Yibs are both just like holding this pole and jabbing it against the dock and not pushing off with it.
But we're really
We do not
trying.
understand the concept.
There'll be another volley of arrows. They crit.
Oh no.
That is 6 damage to each
That's
of you.
bad. Okay,
I
that's
have
fine.
I have horrible news. Alor
Alor!
goes down.
Alor!
Alor goes down. Shushar goes down.
No!
Believe that's who goes down from my guys. All right, Yibs, another strength check.
Okay, am I...
This time
Did Alor go down on the boat at least? I'm not leaving her on the harbor, am
No,
I?
you guys are pushing off from the boat.
Okay, so she's just behind me on the boat. Cool.
Just
Okay.
flopped onto the deck.
Is... I'm gonna look around. Anybody near? Can anyone help me push this thing off? Prince Dog!
Yeah, Prince Dog will come give you the help action.
Oh, thank God. Here, boy. Fuck, I make light. This is not good. Okay, Yibs will grab both of his hands against the deck of the ship and just really try with his legs this time to just shove off from this thing. That's a 10, and with the help action, that's advantage, that's 14. No! Yibs is trying so hard, his little legs.
And you're not in proper initiative. You can heal Alor. That's a damage to both of you.
I have no healing left.
Okay, in
I
that case-
burned all of it. Theoretically, I wonder if I rolled a perfect nat 20 medicine check if I can resuscitate her.
All right, Shushar will come over and do medicine on you. That's intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Listen, I just
wisdom.
want to keep you honest. Didn't Shushar go down too?
Shushar
He
didn't
did.
go down. All right, in that case,
I'm so
I've got
sorry.
this. How's Ront looking? Is Ront... Did he
is
push
fine.
off on his side?
yeah, Ront's all set.
Okay, Ront, get over here on your next turn.
Well, no, you guys have to push off together.
He's just
Oh,
waiting for
fuck.
us.
I'm sorry, man.
Okay, thank you. Jim Dry will come do medicine on you. You said that's wisdom?
Wisdom.
Okay, it's only a 9. You are not stable yet.
Has Alora ever been truly
Never
stable?
was.
But okay, go ahead and give me another strength with advantage.
Okay, Yibs is going to really dig deep. Yibs is going to try his best. Come on. Push off with his legs again for 8. It was almost a 20. And 13. No!
No.
No.
Yibs! Push, boy, push!
Another
Maybe I should
volley,
tag Prince Dog in.
another volley of arrows.
This dog pushed this boat for me.
Those don't hit.
Okay.
Yeah, Jim Jar will go ahead and give another medicine check. Try to stabilize you. That's a 15.
Get her back.
Okay, yeah, you're stable.
Am I still unconscious?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna go run over to Shushar. All right, go ahead. You and Eelhound Prince, go ahead and give another strength of advantage.
Luckily, if we get out of this one, Yibs can just tell Alor that he did it all by himself. This is... Okay, come on. Yibs grits his teeth, closes his eyes, and pushes for a 9 with advantage. Come on. 19!
All right, yeah, you
It
guys
only
managed,
took 20 attempts.
you guys managed to push off of the dock, and the current of the river takes you. You guys start floating away.
Oh my god.
Damn. Alor is taking a nap.
Yibs is jealous of Alor taking a nap.
Jimjar will try to stabilize Shushar. The 13, he does.
Okay, I was gonna rush over as well. Okay.
All right. So, oh, you guys did not find any potions on Shore. I remember that specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, sure didn't.
I see what you did there.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are okay. So, right now, yeah, water is pouring in through the lower deck.
Thank God.
We need
Okay,
people.
yeah,
we
Yibs
need
is-
people bailing right now, please. I'm down here alone. It's coming in fast.
Yibs, the possible shortest member of the group, is like on it and runs down to the bottom floor to start dumping buckets of water.
As you get down there, you fully see that the current has taken Kabi. He's just caught up in like a small whirlpool that has formed as the water crashes in.
No!
Hurry!
Oh my god.
Kabi!
Put some
Okay,
wood
I'm
up
gonna-
or something. We just need it to be above the water level.
Okay, yeah, okay. I'll rush over. Is there any wood nearby?
Yeah, there's just
Can I
pieces
bust
of
apart
wood
a barrel
floating
for a
around.
plank?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll on a barrel. DC 10.
Okay. Oh no, I'm missing that. Oh, thank God. 18.
Yeah, a barrel comes by, and you just smash through it with the hook.
Okay. I grab some planks of wood. I'm going to push it in front of one of the holes in the wall, and I don't have any nails, right? I'll use my short sword to pin the wood against the wall.
Go ahead and give me a... I think it also has to be strength check to drive your sword into the boat.
Shit, not my carpentry check.
Be like a DC... like DC 12.
In 3.5, there would have been a carpentry check. It's the better game. 16, he makes it.
All right, yeah, you plunge your short sword in through here. And yeah, it stays. You see the water has slowed. It's still coming in.
Okay,
looking around there.
I'll
Yeah,
take another
still-
one of the barrel planks.
All right.
Run to another one.
Yeah, you got barrel planks.
Okay, I run to another barrel plank and grab it, and then take Shore's short sword and use it to try and stab into another wall.
All right, let's see it. DC 12 strength check.
DC 12, come on.
Oh,
That's a 12.
yeah.
It is literally, the dice landed in the corner, and it's on the corner
my
between 12
God.
and 10, but it gave it to me.
God, yeah, with that, the water stops actively flowing in. Occasionally a wave will splash up and in. But yeah, you guys can officially start just bailing the water out.
Okay. Yeah, Yibs is just gonna focus on doing that. Does he have to make a move water check?
No, I think you can probably figure it out. I think it's probably okay.
Yet another reason why 3.5 is superior. Would have had a move water check.
Yeah, Alor on the top deck. I'd say that Sareth and Jimjar will move you and Shushar into like the bunks, which is just a bunch of like hanging like canvas mats. Toss you in a bunk for the first portion of the ride. But in your unconscious state, you are back in your room.
Oh, I just got home from work, right? And my mom was weird. Now I'm in my room. Okay. There's a letter on my bed?
Yes. A letter that has a wax, like a like pine green wax seal with the shape of a nettle leaf in it.
Okay, fine. You got me. I'll open it.
Yeah, cracking it open, you see it is... it seems to be a letter from your brother, Venrose Barkhamstead Darrensby. You see it reads, Hi, Mom, Aurora. I hope this finds you well. I have been working on this for a little while, but I believe I have found an opportunity to move you guys from Willowdale to Nettlebed Castle. I realize this may be jarring, but it did me a load of good not being there anymore after everything that happened, and I think it would be an opportunity for you guys to not return. It would be an opportunity for you guys to return to your lives before. Please, or I suppose, with love and regards, Venrose.
Is that all that's in there?
Yes. But you realize that your mother seems to know. She wasn't excited that there was a letter from Nettlebed without knowing something. You think perhaps there were two.
Alor is gonna grab the letter and she's gonna rush to her door and slam it open and stomp down the stairs. What's this? And she's gonna throw it on the counter.
You see your mother, Helenia Darrensby, smiles at you. You see she's a little misty-eyed. Your brother and your Aunt Laura Phyla have been working on something that is going to improve our lives drastically. He, unfortunately, after years of trying, it has come, my family, the Darrensbys, have realized that that Laura Phyla is unfortunately infertile, which is sad, but it's, not uncommon among elves. But her being royalty and all, she needs an heir, and your brother has been using his influence in the royal circles to talk them into allowing you to be that heir and allowing us to go there and start over.
Heir to what?
Heir to Nettlebed, and now this part.
Absolutely not. You think? Do you think that? What? How long have you been planning this?
I have been looped in more or less recently. This is a lot of legwork on their part, but I think it would be a good idea.
A good idea for what? For you to rip me out of my some semblance of a life and marry me off to what? Who?
It is more complicated than that.
Yeah, my life is a little more complicated than that, Mom.
Aurora, our lives here are quite the opposite. They're simple and in the worst way.
Maybe yours is?
Yes, mine is. Aurora, you bus tables for drunk bums who will throw something on the floor for you to pick it up. That is abhorrent for someone of you see she
Of
can't.
what? Of my status?
Of our status.
Oh, because we're so much better than everyone else in this town.
No, that is not what I'm
We're
saying.
so much better than everyone else. You know, you can't just sweep how all this under the rug. I'm not going to go to, what kind of life would I even have there?
You'd have an easy life. You'd have, it's hard to talk about your future from my perspective because it is, you see again, she can't finish that line of thought and hold her composure.
What? What about my future, Mom?
It's short, Aurora.
Hey, that's not my fault.
I know it isn't, but I'm saying that if you do this, and I really would hope you would have they just need an heir and
An heir?
an
Oh,
heir.
you just need me to have a child with a random man who I don't know so that a shitty bloodline can keep going.
Is this what you want? Do you want to just scrape by and deal with drunks and people as miserable as we are for your entire life? There's a world for you anywhere else, and the world we have been given access to by your brother and my sister is one that is special. It is one that it's fantastic.
When she really believes in this, doesn't she?
Go ahead and give me insight.
That's a natural 20.
You see that she does think that, and I don't even think it's out of a superiority, but she thinks that her daughter deserves a life better than, bussing tables at the, second most popular tavern in a dying town. And that this is an opportunity that would benefit both of you, hypothetically, but it's obvious that there are strings attached, and she is trying to avoid that for now.
Do you think you and Ben could just stay off my back for a little bit and give me a little bit of time to think about this?
Of course, this isn't something I would expect you to just, pick up and do. It's a major shift.
Okay. And I'm leaving the letter on the table as I turn around and walk up the stairs.
All right. Yeah. Both of you go ahead and take a long rest.
Woo, long rest. This is nice.
Yeah, Jesus.
Alor wakes up with a really bad headache.
Yibbs wakes up covered in bandages.
Comically, he is wrapped in bandages.
Gibbs wakes up in a full body cast.
Gibbs wakes up in an iron lung.
All I can say is thankfully Yibbs wakes up.
You know what? So true, buddy.
Yeah, as you guys wake up, you're kind of swaying in these hanging cots. You hear waves lap against the side of the boat. You hear the rest of your party members up top. Sounds like they're, handling keeping the boat from crashing again.
Glad somebody is.
Alor, is that you?
Hey, how's it going?
That was rough.
Yeah,
Yibbs is gonna start with a jump up with a start and go, the bounty hunters, they're, fuck, did we get away?
Yes. Yes. Alor's, is my bag near me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna peek into it. Is Stool in there still?
Yeah, he's hanging out. You see he's snoozing.
Okay.
Or I guess you can assume he's snoozing and he doesn't show any signs of being awake or asleep.
Oh my god.
Thank God.
I had a
Mushroom Guy
nightmare
is
he
okay.
fell out of my bag.
Bless up, Mara. Thanks for that.
You know, I said this before in the prison. I really have no idea what Mara is.
He was gonna, like, look defensive, but not at all, like, seriously defensive, and go, she's my goddess.
Yeah, but, like, I'm pretty sure at least most of the major goddesses have been drilled into my head by now.
Gibbs is gonna very gingerly reach into his bag and pull out the Mara statue, and then, like, wiggle it at Alor, but not long enough for her to actually get a good look, and then pocket it. You haven't heard of this one.
Alor's gonna raise her eyebrows and hold out her hand and wiggle her fingers at Yibs, and then put her hand back down on her stomach.
Yibs, who has siblings, is going to gingerly, only if you give it back.
Yeah, I have no use for it.
That's not true. You could use phenomenal magical powers.
Could I?
I assume.
Have you ever tried?
Have I tried? Yeah,
Letting
man.
somebody else use your magic vote? Is that how it works?
Oh, that's what. Oh,
Like, I don't
no,
think you'd be
I
able
guess
to
not.
use my magic.
Here, toss me your guitar at the same time I toss you my sacred relic.
Look at Yib's claws, and I shake my head.
I look at Alor's deep pockets and then shake my head.
Nah. And Lord shrugs and leans back. How long do you think we can get away with laying down here before they wake us up?
I'm up.
So he's one of those types.
Listen, I am not, but if we're in danger.
That guy, the bandit guy, seemed pretty pissed.
Yeah, the hell happened to him?
I don't know.
You shot him pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I did kind of shoot him in the face.
Hey,
that's not gonna come back and bite me, is it?
We got that dickhead. That dark elf.
Yeah.
That drow.
I mean, I doubt he'll be the last of the... I don't remember the last of them coming to try and get us.
I didn't get to say anything cool to him, though, before we took him down.
You'll get the next one.
Yibs is going to try his best to sit up. Seth,
Yeah,
how's Yibs doing?
Like, wounds-wise, you're totally fine, but your arms are tired. You were bailing for probably, like, a couple hours before you came and crashed.
Okay.
Have we tried to repair the boat any?
Yeah, my swords!
Alright, yeah, I wanna go and look at where this hole is.
Yeah, going down there, you see that there are, looks like they did replace the swords with nails, and you see, that it's not perfect. It's maybe not even good. It's a lot of wood slapped on top of itself, and just nailed, like, pieces of wood nailed to pieces of wood on the hole. It's real rickety, but water is not getting in. Like, anytime a significant wave comes over, you see the whole thing, like, move in a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, where is everyone else?
Everyone's on top deck.
Okay.
Can I, as I'm looking at this, is it basically I'm gonna ask as Yibs the same question I asked earlier, which is this like we are building this boat, or would I be able to cast mending to do a little bit of good?
You could do some mending.
All right. It'll take a minute for me to do it, but Yibs is going to cast Mending to try and repair a single break or tear in an object you touch. As long as the break or tear is no larger than 1 foot in any dimension, you mend it, leaving no trace of the former damage.
All right, yeah, you look at the pieces of wood and find one that matches kind of the rest of the boat, and you cast Mending on that, and you see it will fly, like it'll gently float back over and kind of thread its way through the web of wood that everyone else has thrown up here and secure itself in place.
All right. Can you do that? I'm gonna look over to Alor.
No.
I'm the most useful on the boat.
And with that, Alor leaves the room to go find everyone else and see what everyone else is doing.
Yeah, as you get above deck, you see that looks like the boat is mostly, looks like the most manning it needs is 2 people on these poles that essentially they just keep pushing, pushing against like the walls or the floor to kind of keep the boat centered, because otherwise it seems like it mostly just follows the current.
Okay.
But you see Ront manning one of the poles. You see Sareth manning another one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go over to Ron. Hey.
Oh, hey. Morning.
How you feeling?
Honestly, I came out of that fight feeling pretty okay as it was, so I'm doing all right. How are you though? You went down, you got shot.
It wasn't my first time being shot. Probably won't be the last. I'm fine.
Okay, well that's good.
Don't know if that's good, but
it's good that you're okay.
Yeah. So, anything happened while I was out?
There was like a boat full of angry fish guys, like what Shushars came by and they tried to throw like a net on us, and I pushed them into the water with the pole. That's been about it.
Nice. Okay.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yibs steps out
Yeah.
from behind Alor's legs.
Yibs, as you walk across the deck, you see that some of the floorboards kind of like shift and move as you step on them, and you realize that some of the nails have been pulled from floorboards. Like no floorboard has had all of its nails pulled, but no floorboard has all of its nails.
Yibs is stepping very cautiously. Hey, Ron.
Hey, how you doing? Are you okay?
Yibs is gonna go up to Ron and then go in for a high five.
Yeah, he'll high five you. It's like, yeah.
We got that fucking drow dude, man.
Yeah, we did.
Say we. It was a lot of you.
No, it wasn't. That guy, he's fast. It was a lot of you, and then Prince ate his face, I think. It was really upset.
He's going to.
Didn't look.
Alor is going to
shake his
turn
head. Prince.
and look around for that prince dog as soon as it is mentioned.
Yeah, what an idea. Prince.
Yeah, you see this eel hound is up at the front of the boat.
Yibs will, very carefully walk over to this eel hound. Hey, buddy. Is that you?
Yeah, you see he turns around. Gibbs, Alor, hello.
Alor did not go over.
Oh, Gibbs, hello.
Hey, man. That's you, right? That's Prince in there?
That's me. In a sense.
What happened to you, buddy?
I have about as many questions as this has answered. I don't know, are you busy? I suppose I could try to get into it.
Are you in a state that you could receive emotional input?
Can I trauma dump to you right now?
Can I trauma dump on you right now? Yeah, sure, man. What's up?
Okay, so, I remember back, before I was a Quaggoth, I, was an elf. I was Prince Samuel Darendel. and my partner, King Hetherdaya Hammermail, he and I were generals for Chrysella fighting in the Necro War in the Second Age.
Yibs is gonna blink a couple times. Can I roll a history check, like, as we go to see how much of this I'm figuring out and knowing?
Yeah, go ahead and do it with disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, no, I was not planning on doing it with anything else. Okay, that's... Alright, that's a 5. But with disadvantage, we could go as low as a 5. Yibs is meant to know little.
A sheltered life does not do unwell for history checks.
Indeed.
But
How big is this boat, by the way?
it's probably like 90 feet tip to tail. Like,
Is it enough for me to, like, eavesdrop on Yibs and Prince while still, like, just standing next to Ron?
oh, sure.
Yeah, I want to pay attention. Because I'm already recognizing some of the things this man was saying earlier, so there's no way I'm not listening to him.
Right. But yes, me and King Hammermail were generals against a horrible lich, Malda Senate, who, yes, attempted to plunge the world into just an era of death and undeath. And as we were, trying to pool our resources and find something that could just help us, turn the tides, under Castle Stone Shade, we found a power source, something completely out of this world. Like, I mean, not to brag, I was quite studious as a boy, and it was reading like nothing I'd ever seen before. Its magic was completely foreign to the entire, world I had lived. But we managed to harness it into something that would help save a soul from undeath from death and therefore undeath. And we built, I haven't seen a mirror, but what I assume is, you see he kind of scratches at his neck with his hind foot, is this, the soul feather gorget. And, our kind of thesis on making it was that it would, keep the wearer from dying. And I see that perhaps now I understand the cost of such a gift. So presumably, because the last thing I remember was we were under siege at Stone Shade, and just before a huge attack hit, Hetherdaya put this on me, and then he put it on me, and then I was a Quaggoth.
So
it would seem that it works.
Yeah, I guess.
Lord, go ahead and give
Back
me a
in the,
history check.
Okay.
Did you say both of you or Alor?
Nope.
Nope, that's
Oh, no.
5.
Damn
Alor.
Yo!
Alor is really, really overwhelmed with everything she just heard. Turned to Ron. So anyways.
Alor is trying to make sense of every single thing. Yibs failed at trying to make sense of one thing. Yibs lost it at gay marriage.
In the Second Age? Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
But yes, essentially, I think that my soul is in this piece of armor, and whatever's wearing it is me.
If I took it off the thing you were on, would you die?
I don't think so, because I mean, did you put me on this dog?
No, you got killed by Shore when you were a Quaggoth, and then the dog put you on.
Interesting. So, I mean, it didn't die, though, so presumably it can be
That's true.
taken off.
I suppose. Well, I'm glad to have you, bud, but that's kind of crazy. How old are you? It's the
Fifth age?
Yibs is gonna start counting on his fingers. To get to the 5th age, Yibs needs 2 hands. It's the 5th age. How old?
Well, I was 119, but I don't know how long the ages were that passed, so probably a few thousand, if not a lot of thousand.
Yibs is scared at the prospect of being besties with a senior citizen.
That is something you list. I asked what were 3 likes and dislikes of Yibs, and you listed old people as one of your dislikes.
I sure did. He's not a big fan. Okay, cool. That's crazy. So wait. So you get eternal life, but not the body?
It would seem that way.
But wait, you're an elf.
Yes.
Whoa. Cool.
Presumably somewhere my elf body is buried.
He was gonna poke his collar a couple of times and try to... Oh, can he do an Arcana check?
Yeah, go for it.
Looking to discern what type of magic exactly, or if it's anything Yibs has seen before, or has any, experience in handling.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a 21.
A 21. 19. Yeah, as you reach out to touch it, you, as your fingers get within, half an inch of it, you feel it's almost, cold is wrong, because that's more of, a body's feeling. Your soul feels a chill run through it, and it remains as you, touch it. It feels kind of, hollow and distant and cold. But yeah, this sort of magic doesn't feel like anything you've experienced. It doesn't sound like it's something he's being granted by some higher power.
Whoa.
Yeah, it doesn't have an aura of anything you've cast or had cast at you.
Darendel, this thing is funky.
Yes,
I've never even seen anything like it.
We hadn't either. We found it buried in some strange tomb far under Castle Stoneshade. I believe there was some sort of carving in the walls. It was some place that was made of material we hadn't seen, but it had been christened, I believe, the Cradle of the World Soul. So we figured this thing, we found a soul feather as we deemed it, and together we forged it into this.
So deep within this crazy collar is some kind of magic feather that is the source of the magic that is keeping you around?
Yes, actually, you see he clearly goes to point, but realizes this body is not capable of that. So again, he reaches his hind leg behind his neck and taps right at the where your head meets your spine. Actually, the kind of point of the feather where it attaches to the flesh of the bird sticks out right there. It was a small feather, a down feather.
Yibs is learning a lot about one of his better friends from this adventure, and he's just gonna kind of go, well, I'm glad you're in a body. You would do what? Do you want to not? Is it rough being a dog?
It's certainly strange. I can't pick things up anymore.
You could wait. No, you can. Here, and he's just gonna hold out his short sword to Prince Darendel's mouth.
Yeah, you see it. He'll hold it and be you see, it's kind of the problem with holding stuff, I guess.
But now you could cut someone with a sword in your dog mouth.
As cool as it is conceptually, I definitely put that in something, a book I wrote or something. You see he drops the sword. I think that my job currently might serve me better. There's something concerning about this and I suppose my last body, I would never eat someone's face, but a bit of, the body I'm inhabiting, I think that sort of instinct is still there.
Gibbs is gonna, put his hands up in whatever happens kind of motion and go, we all get lost in the heat of the moment sometimes, man.
Have you eaten a face?
No, but I've never been a eel before, or a hound.
I suppose that's fair.
I mean, if ever you start feeling any kind of weird way about it, I guess let me know. I can try and help out. I don't know exactly how I would, but I could, try.
I appreciate your offer, Yibs. You have been one of few true friends I have found down here in some time.
Aw, hey, that's really sweet. Yibs is gonna get a little boost from that.
Is this your first ego roll of the campaign?
I am going to make an ego roll. There has been nothing really so far that has quite required one. Because he's sweet. He's a nice little boy, but he's not quite feeling himself that much right now.
The ego death you described experiencing upon seeing the huge spider leg didn't count for anything.
Oh, I forgot about that. That should have gotten an ego roll for sure. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, got me there. Yeah, okay. For any listeners listening to this podcast, or anybody in my walls, Yibs has an extra button on his rolls called ego, where it'll depend his mood and his confidence and his cocksuredness, depending on how much ego he has at any given time. Yibs is starting out this campaign with a flat 0 ego.
Wow. Not in the middle.
That's very brave of you.
I know. Well, listen, we'll say he had something nice at the start of his life journey, but after getting drugged and kidnapped and turned into a drow slave, he kind of went through a bit of a reset.
I suppose that's fair.
So, and there you go. There's the spider helping out. That probably did a good job at completely downing it. So, with the first ego roll, which is a D20 plus his wisdom, if it's the biggest of big, and then it'll go down from there. I think Prince giving Yibs a compliment is just a D4's worth of ego right now.
Okay.
So Yibs will roll. That's a 2. Yibs gains 2 ego.
All right. It should be said, This is truly a flavor-only stat. It applies truly nothing to his character sheet other than another button to press and an opportunity to role play. Similar to the use rope stat you also added to your character sheet.
That is something that will help me later. That is a surprise that the audience will find out later on.
Please, future Seth, edit that out of the episode.
Yeah. Chasing that 3.5 high.
Chasing that. Hey, excuse me. Never left. I'm an expert at use rope. Okay. Yibs gets a little bit of ego, and for the first time in this week of being in this situation, Yibs is gonna feel a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Yeah, truly, I think it probably has been about a week, because
since we were kidnapped.
Yeah, you guys got down
or
there,
since we were,
and spent the night in the cell. I mean, not counting however long it took you guys to actually get carted from the bar to the Underdark, then to the slave pens.
I mean, how long could that have taken?
Yeah, I'd say active time in the Underdark, you had a day in the cells. You had, I think I said 2 days on the road. And then you guys spent a day in the Cloaked Harbor. So I guess this is your 5th or 6th active day.
Yeah, and after roughly a week, not counting a weekend, maybe. Yibs
counting
is finally
a business week.
A business week. Yibs is starting to feel more I was going to say human. He's not. He's starting to feel a little bit more himself.
Or is there anyone you want to talk to?
Okay, so was there anyone I wanted to talk to? Let me look really quick. I'm trying to use my notes. What is Jimjar? Do I see Jimjar just on deck?
What is he?
What is Jimjar?
Looking around, you see that on top of like the cabin area that kind of holds the bunks and like the captain's quarters, there is a ballista, and you see he's in that kind of, or I suppose not in that, he's up there on it, like swiveling it around and keeping an eye open.
Yeah, I'm gonna head up there.
All right. Oh, Miss Alor, nice to see you up and walking. How are you?
Doing all right. You see anyone following us?
There were some Quotoa a few hours ago that Ront pushed over with the pushing rod. That was pretty interesting. But other than that, it's been pretty empty. If we're being pursued, they are not within eyesight, which I suppose is as good as it is bad.
Yeah. So we're on a river?
Yes.
Like just a wide river.
Wide river.
And on either side of us is just Underdark?
Right now around you guys is cave wall.
Are we in a cave? Like just like a narrow cave?
It's pretty, it's not narrow, like it's large, but it is still like a tunnel.
Okay. Don't love that, but I guess at least we can't get ambushed from the side.
That's a spirit.
Yeah. So back when we were running, you know, like that moss guy like could have killed you in like one hit, right?
Oh, certainly, yes.
And you kept running?
Yeah, no, I wasn't about to let Mr. Shushar fall victim in my place.
Well, I'm glad he's made it out okay. He did, right?
Yeah, no, he's still resting in the bunks. We wrapped his head the best we could.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to him. That he got hit with a chair, and honestly, he's worse off than any of you guys were. After being stabbed, cut, bit.
I mean, I've been hit in the head with a chair plenty of times. I bet it's the man's first time.
You know, I hope so. I hope he has lived easy.
So, what are your plans?
For now, get you all to Slubladop, and then suppose branch off from there, or I suppose, yeah, I mean, I've truly got nowhere better to be. I suppose I could help you all in your search for the surface.
I mean, that guy doesn't sound like he's gonna stop coming after us anytime soon.
Oh, mosques? No, certainly not.
I mean, I bet let's hope we can get this piece of junk down the river faster than he can get his probably fleet of many boats.
Hey, here's hoping. What about you? What do you got waiting for you topside?
Probably head... Where was I going?
Hey, all right.
What do you got waiting for you? You know, bro. Some head.
North. I hear it's happening up north.
Up north. Yeah, no, what's up
Try
north?
being a little more vague.
Something better than there was in the west.
I hear that. I really do.
Yeah.
One shady character to another. You know, you don't gotta say nothing if you don't want to, but if you do, know that, you know, I was employed to keep secrets for years. It's kind of what I do best.
You know, give me like 2 more days on the boat and I bet I'll be telling you my every secret.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I guess if we're just going down this cave, Alor's gonna just sit down and keep watch down the back of the cave making sure no one's following us.
Kind of, as you go to leave, you hear Jim Jar say, "Hey, you know what? I have been itching. Do you want to make that interesting? That if within a couple of days, you'll tell me something significant about yourself."
Why would I do that?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. That is our contingent. I'm willing to put money on it. I think you will.
All right. Sure. How, Alor digs around in her pocket dramatically and pulls out her coin purse and peeks inside.
Yeah. We'll pull out his wallet. I bet you 7 gold that you will spill your guts about something here sooner or later.
All right, 7 gold. All right, let's give that, 3 days? I can be generous.
3 days. We'll see you then.
See you then. Yeah, sit on down, pull out my guitar, start tuning it. Probably not in tune after everything that happened yesterday.
But yeah, you guys continue on the river for another hour or so. Everyone go ahead and give me perception.
Alrighty. So you said perception roll?
Yeah, perception.
That is a 12.
Natural 20. Yib sees through time.
All right. Yeah, as you guys are, chugging along, Ron and, Sareth keeping the boat off the walls. Yibs, you hear with your goblin ears, the sound of like, small tremors above you. Prince at the same time will perk his head up, and you see parts of the ceiling cracking. Looks like they're gonna come down. You see like nearby some stalactites fall off the ceiling and plunge into the water around you. These things are, you see, essentially like huge bullets that are just gonna be passing through your boat if you get hit.
Ooh, okay.
I'll say Yibs will give advantage on these following checks after spotting it. He'll kind of play the eyes for the boat on whether or not these upcoming ones are loose or if they're safer to pass under. But I'm going to need some dex checks for the boat. Say with Ront's strength and Sareth's strength, I'd say you guys have a +3 to these dex checks.
Wow, my dex is a +3.
Oh, perfect. See, with advantage, go ahead and try to dodge these falling rocks.
Oh god.
Good luck, Alor.
With advantage, that's a 15 and a 15.
More
or
left.
10, excuse me.
More left.
Yeah, you guys managed to avoid some of these falling rocks and continue cruising along.
Oh god.
All right. Hey, decent stuff there.
You see, Ront will wave to you, and Sareth looks exhausted.
Hey, man, you all right?
I am not a laborer. I'm pushing an entire boat. Please, can you take over?
No. You got it. All right, Nibs will hop on off, do something else.
You see, he lets go and then just lays down like 10 feet
On
away.
the floor?
Oh.
Oh no, I don't like those sounds, but...
Won't someone carry me to the cots?
Alor steps over him as she walks over to Yibs.
Hey, Alor.
Hey, you got that by yourself?
Yibs is gonna shake his head, but smile.
Alor is going to casually lean against the railing next to Yibs, not quote unquote helping him.
Sure.
But yeah, she's
Is there
gonna
a check to steer a boat?
Yeah, it's strength.
It's always strength.
To use
Fuck
a
it, I
pole to
should've made a
push a boat
barbarian.
around. Yes.
Should have made a barbarian. Oh, but that's a natural 10.
All right, yeah, you managed to stay the course.
God, thank the Mara.
So, yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Alor looks around and the cast of the boat. What's our plan when we get to this Slibladop?
Oh man, yeah, that's a good question.
Cause, Jim Jar offered to help us look for the surface. So like that's one lead so far, and that's not a lead, but I guess help. We're probably gonna need people who know what they're doing down here.
I'm very worried that now we have more than one group coming after us.
Yeah, but what else are we gonna do?
Fun. I know.
Being on the run isn't like that bad.
Yeah? Are you as a bard on the run a lot?
I mean, I've had friends who have been on the run.
Can I make an insight check on I've had friends?
I've had friends.
Go ahead.
I've known people who have been on the run before. That's not a lie.
Go ahead and make deception.
I've got a 24 on my insight.
A dirty 20.
Damn.
Alor's rolling her eyes really hard and crossing her arms while she talks.
Alor is absolutely great at lying, but a bullshitter smells a bullshitter.
Yeah. Listen.
So, who's hunting you?
Who said anyone was hunting me? And Alor's looks around.
Jackass,
Listen.
of course you... What?
Shut up.
So you're saying we've got somebody hunting you, somebody hunting us, and then another person hunting us?
Listen, I don't know if anyone who's after me up there is gonna matter down here. I don't even know. We don't even know where down here is.
But you're saying, what if we get out of here and then immediately they're like, oh, the little green guy's hanging out with our bounty. Let's kill them both.
Okay, then you don't have to come out on the surface with me. We can come out separately and go our separate ways.
Yibbs, he doesn't mean to, but he looks a little genuinely hurt from that for a second. I mean, I guess you'd be fine, then you'd be dead.
Yeah. My main concern is getting out of Alor gestures around to the cave around them. We're in a hole.
Yeah, we are.
Have you ever heard of anything like this before? Have I?
Has Yibbs heard of the Underdark? Because I feel like goblins might know a little bit, like other goblins.
Go ahead and roll me history checks.
Okay. That's a 10.
Oh, natural 20.
Damn.
Unfortunately, Alor, you've heard of like underground places. This could be one of them, maybe. Yibbs, you have heard of some underground places. You've probably explored them. Like, you probably went on some trip with the moon elves to some like sanctum for them or some ritual site. But you never heard anyone talk about something like this. Like, this isn't some cave or like underground civilization. This is like essentially a continent under the earth. Something like this is on such like a magnitude. It is strange that it hasn't been something you've heard about. It's like if people just hadn't heard of Logoth, the continent next to Chrysella. It's like that just wasn't something people knew about.
Oh God, do you think we're still on Chrysella? Or near Chrysella? Or where?
He's just shaking his head. No, absolutely not. We are not.
Oh God.
But, okay.
Do you think we're like in the same existence of... Oh God. What if we're on a different... Do I know what the planes are? I don't know how deep...
Does he know what the planes are?
No, you... just through religious acquaintances, you know, like people talk about their like respective heavens or a broad sense of hell. That's kind of all you guys are working with.
Oh my god,
we in
is this hell?
No, okay, snap out of it, Alor. If I haven't heard of this, and I've done my fair share of wandering around, and also, I'm a goblin, I'm built for the dark and the dank and the cold and the caves.
Apparently their
I haven't heard of
goblins
this.
are blind.
Yeah, that's built for the dark and the depths and the dank and the caves. That's what I'm talking. But if I haven't even heard of this, then there's probably a good reason. Like, maybe these people just don't want to be heard of, which means, so if someone wants to leave your, I'll say, continent, but you don't want anyone else knowing about your continent, you don't let them leave, right?
That depends.
If nobody from here has come up to the surface to tell all about this Underdark, then maybe nobody can.
Well, maybe they were all just caught and were stupid.
Yibs is he doesn't have eyebrows to furrow, but he has the most, like, look on his face as he looks to Alor.
Listen, I can guarantee there's always a back door somewhere. Like, there's no way that there's just no way between. I mean, these people were slave drivers. That's not. I mean, I don't know if that's. But, like, if they had a back door in, we can find one too.
I have a bad feeling that a back door in might be a lot easier than a back door out. It's a lot easier to drop a rock down a hole than it is to have the rock jump out.
But those drow were in the tavern, and there was a hole in the bottom
That's
of
true.
They must have a way to, like, do.
Yibs was still conscious when he saw the dragon.
Wait, was the tavern built over a entrance? Is the tavern an entrance in? Oh my god.
Yibs was still conscious when he saw the dragon, right?
That's right. You fell right on it.
I fell right on it. Yibs is gonna flash back to that eventful night and go, Wait, actually, hold on. Does Yibs know what a dragon is? Is that the first time he's ever seen a dragon?
No, you live under a dragon.
Oh, of course I do. Of course I do. Oh, thank God. Okay, I didn't know if he was like a winged dragon.
Oh, yeah, no, it doesn't look like Valrix did, but it's like if you saw a new breed of dog and you're like, that's probably what that is.
Yeah, I saw Venom Horse and I was like, it's probably a dog. Okay, yeah, Yibs will go, they got up via dragon. It was a dragon. You might have been passed out at the time. I was bravely trying to rescue you. They had a dragon. It came out of the pit.
Okay.
So all we need to get, more people came up on the dragon from out of the pit. So all we need to get out is get a dragon.
How? I've never seen a dragon, have I?
I suppose roll luck. They're not like, they're rare for sure, but
that's an 8.
Yeah, no, not personally. You've seen Dragonborn and probably like lesser dragons, like, you know, no capital D dragon, but maybe like a wyvern or something along those lines, like a drake.
All right. And if we find a dragon, it's going to fly us into the cave ceiling.
Well, there's got to be holes for the surface more than one place.
Yeah, but I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of holes going a lot of places in a place that's made of cave.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, we get to town, we ask around and see if anybody knows any surface dwellers or any people from the surface. Because like I said, it's probably a lot easier to get down here than it is to leave. So if we find anyone like us, and they might have ideas, and any way we can get height, I guess. See if they have a hot air balloon. Gibbs doesn't know what a hot air balloon is. See if they have a big kite.
A big kite that will strap to you.
I don't think beyond that we have too much of a major plan besides, because we're still strangers in a strange land. We have to figure out what this place is before we figure out how to work it.
Yeah, I guess our best move is probably just meeting this guy that, what's his name? Shushard is telling us about.
Hey, side note, did you hear what's going on with Prince? Did you hear his deal?
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Dude's like 1,000 years old, and he's not even the dude. He's the collar around the dude. Anyway, I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it. That's crazy, man.
It's pretty interesting. Can't
You don't
say.
have anything like that to tell me, right? You're not like actually the ring on your finger possessing you, and you don't give like a quizzical look.
And nothing like that so far. Will keep you posted.
Yibs will do the like 2 fingers to his eyes, 2 fingers to your eyes as he goes back to steering the boat.
Yeah, as you guys talk, you hear from somewhere on the boat like rapid footsteps and panicked rambling. Mr. Gibbs, Alor, so sorry to interrupt.
Mr. Gibbs.
Could you, yes, can either of you read this? And you see that he hands you looks like a map.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it on up.
Yeah, looking at it, it does seem to be a general mapping of the Darklake. Okay, so we left from here. You see he points to, looks like, something labeled the Cloaked Harbor. It's like from there, and we headed out, because I need one of you to figure out where we are, because it could be fine, like totally okay, or it could be really not so much.
Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out where we are.
All right, go ahead and give me
this map?
Each of you go ahead and give me would it be intelligence? Is there a good check for that?
Investigation.
Read
map, right.
Wrong edition.
We lost so much in
We
the
lost
changing.
so much.
Let's see. Does my little thing have a list of those? No. Why would it? Oh no, there they are.
There was literally a geography check in 3.5. Guys, come on.
I'd say just a straight intelligence check. Alor, you can do this with advantage.
Oh, hell yeah. It's because I can read. Yibs can't.
That's right.
Yeah, he's
That's
disadvantaged.
a 10. Ooh, and a dirty 20.
Okay.
Come on, Yibs. That's a 12. And with disadvantage...
You don't have
it's a 12.
disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alor, Yibs, you're not super sure, but Alor, you look at it and see that you guys are headed for some, looks like a rough part of the river that is like somewhere between rapids and like a river delta that breaks off into a bunch of small bits before some of it goes, like, it looks like places that were not nearly as well recorded, and then some continue along your path.
Okay, which ways do we have to go to keep going on the path?
Yeah.
I misread it. I thought we were way over here. Realized now I was holding it upside down. That's fine. It's not, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, everyone go ahead and get to their stations. We're about to hit a rough patch. You guys are good on steering, right?
Oh, God. Yep.
Gibbs is gonna look around. Sure, I'm steering.
All right, great. Mr. Jimdra, you're keeping an eye. He's like, yeah, I got eyes. Okay, and everyone else just brace.
Alor is gonna take a moment and cast a quick little spell on herself. It's gonna be enhance ability.
All right.
And Alor is going to take a hold of the steering stick as she once again gives herself advantage on strength check.
All right.
Gibbs is going to cast guidance and give her a minute's worth of a plus D4 to any ability check she chooses.
Okay.
Wow,
You better
once
get
again,
this.
the party's tank.
I will say currently, someone go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh my god. That has my name written all over it.
Go for it.
Throwing the bones. That's a 95.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that the boat currently has 90 out of 100 health. You guys didn't do too bad on patching her up.
All right. Good 9 out of 10.
And I will say that will come back down to, we'll call that, I'll say 18 health, just to simplify it. Go down, divide it by 10, then just double it to, make it not as drastic.
On it.
Okay, so yeah, 18 boat health. You guys feel the water under you start to pick up as you guys kind of lurch forward, and you guys hit a slight decline, and you start going down into these rough currents. First check, go ahead and give me, I'll say reading the map, you want to take 2 lefts, a center, a left, 2 rights, and another center to get where you're trying to go.
Got
I
it.
should write that down.
Yeah, I'm on the second center. Or the first center.
2 lefts, a center, a right, a left, and a center.
2 left, center, a left. I'll say 2 rights, left, and a center. Okay, so the official directions: 2 lefts, a center, a left,
Yep.
2 rights, and another left. And then a center.
Yeah. Too fast for me.
I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, let me... Does this help?
There you go.
Wow, look at that. It almost spells cleric. This was meant to be.
All right. Yeah, as you guys start to feel this current pickup, go ahead and give me a DC 10 strength check to just keep yourselves centered. Keep yourselves from sort of rotating in the water, bumping up against the edges.
You got this, Alor.
Okay. We start with a 12.
All right.
And wait, I have advantage. It's
You
a
do?
13.
All right, yeah. You guys toe the line. You guys are keeping straight as you feel it start to pick up. Looking ahead, you see your first divergence. You see your first split in the road.
All right,
Okay.
Alor, left path.
Left, Ron.
Yeah, Ron will give his strength check. It's going to be a 15 to steer us left.
Oh, God.
Good luck, Alor.
All right.
Ron passed his.
17.
Don't forget, you have a D4 from guidance.
I got a 17.
All right, with 17,
nailed it then.
you both steer yourselves to the left and pass through that first canal. Go ahead and now give me a DC 11 to stay centered.
All right.
We don't
That's a
want to stay centered. We
9.
want to go left again.
That's a 9.
Ooh, 2 9s.
Yeah.
Wait, don't forget the
yeah.
D4.
What is it? It's
Oh.
D4.
D4
All right,
guidance.
Made a 3.
3.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you managed to keep straight, which is good.
Mara, take the wheel.
Awesome.
Yeah, as you guys come up on this next path, you see there are 3 passageways.
Do we have a rudder? Yibs, who is looking at the map, will start yelling commands. But do we have a rudder?
Nope, you got stick pushers.
Damn.
Pushing.
Yibs is gonna scramble. Are there like trees around here? Could I hook something and do like a rotation, like pull us around?
Just give me perception.
All right, let's see how many trees we got nearby. That's an 11.
There are some stalactites, but you'd have to get up to like where Jim Jar is to reach them.
Gotcha. No, Yibs will just yell then, left, and then cast another guidance on you.
Spam casting guidance.
As he's holding this map upside down.
It's blowing against his face.
Yeah.
Go ahead and someone roll me a D8.
All right, I rolled the D100.
Sorry, not yet. Go ahead and give your, it's another DC 15 to stay, to get in your lane here. DC 15 strength check.
Oof, that's a 6
Come on.
and a 12, but I have guidance. and
D4.
It's D4.
D4.
It's a 2. It's only
No.
14.
Just under.
Alor, no!
I'm sorry.
Why didn't
Yep.
one of us roll barbarian?
One of you did Ront crit, so
Ront.
he'll help because he crit keep you going center, but someone go ahead and roll a D4 of damage.
All right, I'll take it.
Thank you.
That's a 1.
Ooh.
All right, not bad. Yeah, you guys scrape up against the wall a little bit. Nothing tears, just some surface damage as you guys get back into this center lane.
That'll buff right out.
That'll mend right out.
Someone now go ahead and roll me a D8.
All right.
That's you, Alor. Good luck.
Let's go. That's an 8.
8.
Okay. That might be really good.
Or really bad. We'll see.
Can't get a normal like a 4. Heavens forbid you get in the middle.
That is a whirlpool.
Woo! And you know what's
Alor.
crazy? I was drawing a big spiral when you said that, so.
Whoa. That's fucked
Thanks for
up.
manifesting, bro. That's cool.
Wow, this book sucks. It says an underwater crevice or drain creates a small vortex in this area, much like the whirlpool effect of the control water spell. And that's it.
Oh, I know that's 500 feet of diameter. A whirlpool will suck down any ship or any creature, person, any like object in the whirlpool and deal a number of damage. Like, I think it's something like 4d8s worth of damage if they don't pass like some kind of save or check to keep themselves above water.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, so go ahead and give, we'll need DC 14, we'll say dex checks, because you're trying to act fast, more so than strong, to keep yourselves like at pace of this thing and essentially slingshot yourselves past it. As you guys roll. So, yeah, you guys pass through this center tunnel and you see it's just right in the middle of the path, this whirlpool.
Cool. So.
You can help roll with these also. Roll
right.
your own.
Okay, it's a dex check?
Yep.
Or is it a dex save?
Save
Yeah, right.
rather. You're right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Posted the official control water
That's
whirlpool
a
rules.
15.
15, alright. Ibs, what'd you get?
Mine is a 14.
14? Alright, yeah, those both pass. You guys managed to make a bunch of little micro adjustments to your course as you pass through this whirlpool and, yeah, slingshot yourselves through the next one. Yeah, you guys come across another fork in the road. Which way you guys gonna try to go?
Center.
We
go straight.
Alright, yeah, you guys, it's a DC 12 to keep yourself straight. You guys realize that through this whole thing, you guys are building speed.
Uh-oh.
Is there. Oh, God.
DC 12 strength check to keep yourselves centered.
Okay.
You got this, Alor.
It's an 8. and a 6.
6.
Oh God.
Yibs, help me. You're allowed to roll.
Okay. Yibs is gonna run up and try to catch it from Alor's hands and really use all of his muscles to use a strength check.
Yep.
Oh, that's a 16. Yibs, with the strength of 10 goblins or 1 normal man, will use this giant pushing broom.
Yeah, Alor she jams her rod into the ground, trying to keep herself centered, and it just whips back into Yibs, who catches it in the chest and skids for a little bit until he stops and rights the boat, and you guys pass through the center. Someone else give me a D8.
Your turn.
That's not good on the ribs, Yibs will say. That's
you
a
got
5.
it, buddy. You're doing great.
5. All right. Stone teeth.
Yibs is gonna look up and down.
As you guys travel into this next chamber, there are stalagmites jutting out from the bottom of the river, threatening to tear the bottom of your boat asunder. Go ahead and give me a DC 16 group dex check. So yeah, both of you roll dex.
A check or a save?
Check.
Okay.
Mine are the exact same. 15.
21.
All right, yeah, you guys managed to, as you come up on each stalagmite, use the rod to just keep the boat just barely a safe distance away from each, and you worm your way through. Onto the next chamber. We need a DC 13 strength check.
I have the rod in my hand, so I'm gonna try it.
All right. And which direction are you guys going?
Oh, Yibs has the rod. He doesn't have the book or the map. Does he know just by looking ahead one line, or would he have to stop and look at it?
No, I think you can probably know it.
Okay, Yibs is gonna go left and then start to just hawk this thing to the left. With a strength check of that's an 8.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, am I being helped by Alor?
Yep.
I think Alor's doing her own checks.
Yeah.
Oh god, good luck.
That's a 13 and an 11.
All right, yeah. With your 13, you and Rot managed to steer this through the left passage. And I'll just go through these. You guys don't need to roll for them. Been doing that one. You guys see that up ahead the ceiling seems to be getting real low. I suppose that's a Jim Jar thing. Yeah, he'll roll Dex to not get clipped. 10. You see he is busy trying to look ahead and gets, rather than where he is, and gets clipped in the head by the ceiling and falls onto the back of the boat.
Oh god. Does he stay on?
He's still on, yeah, but he takes some damage.
Uh-oh.
He takes 14 damage.
Oh my god.
Jim Jar, are you okay?
Oh, yeah, just gotta look where I'm going. See, he kind of gets back up, but you do see that the ballista is bashed and falls near him.
You know what? We'll worry about that later.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
Coming on the next passage, another split in the road. Which way are you guys going?
Yibs is gonna yell out, right!
Right. Yep. I knew
Alright.
that.
DC 14 strength check.
I'm so strong. Oh, damn, I am. That's a dirty 20.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys handily steer through the right passage and continue on. Yeah, as you get through here, you see that this passage is just getting increasingly tight. You see you don't have a lot of wiggle room.
Are you sure this is the right way?
Yes! Maybe?
Yeah, go ahead and give me dex checks to, it'll be DC 17 to not scratch up against the walls.
17.
It's a 12.
Come on, Mara. That's an 8.
We'll roll.
Yeah, Ron, you're dexterous.
It's only a 5.
I lied. Okay, so how much damage are we taking from smashing this wall?
But you guys are taking... Oh. Alright, yeah. That'll be... Someone go ahead and roll me 2d4.
That's you, Alor. Good luck.
Oh boy. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, 2 1s. Let's go.
Nice.
right.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, you guys run up against the wall, but yeah, as you bump from side to side, again, it's not that bad. Like, you guys are mostly just scratching against stuff. But yeah, as you pull through here, go ahead and... which way you going? Another fork in the road.
Right.
Yeah, see, I'm getting it.
DC 14 strength checks.
Alright. Oh, that's an 18.
All right.
Can Yibs try to do a mending?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Yibs is gonna go, next one is a left, and then start running down to try and mend the side of the ship.
But yeah, go ahead and cast mending. Go ahead and roll a d4.
All right. Yeah. That's a 2.
All right, yeah, you healed 2 of the boat's damage.
Decent. All right, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, next passageway. You just see currents like rolling into each other. Like, this is going to try to throw you around. Go ahead and give me... I need DC 15 dex checks.
Okay.
Got this.
We got this.
This skill wall. Ooh, that's a 19.
Oh, it slid on the 18 on the dice and then rolled to a 5.
I got it. Don't worry. I got it.
Yibs rushes back up to the top just to catch another oar to the chest. But he holds strong, and you guys pass through the currents. Next passageway, which way you guys going?
Left.
That is going to be a DC 15 strength check.
Yibs is gonna
This is
slap a
dirty
guidance.
20.
He
All right.
did it in vain.
Yeah, DC 20. Again, handily, you guys pass through the correct chamber and on through the next. And you guys see that there is an island, like, splitting the path here.
Oh my god.
Go ahead. This will be... I'm going to need a DC 18 strength check to just shove you guys to one side of this thing.
Okay.
I don't mean to say we have to go center, but we do have to go center.
Yeah.
Yibs is gonna
18.
wait.
DC...
Can Yibs look for any kind of tree or thing to hook and pull?
Looks like there's there's some like stalagmites kind of near the edge of the course here that you could grab to possibly try to pull yourself over.
All right, Yibs is gonna try and make an attack roll to hit a stalactite.
All right,
That's what? Does a 15 hit?
that hits. Now go ahead and give me strength to pull.
Oh god.
Yibs is so good at this. That's a 10.
You're not making much headway, Alor, with your strength checks.
Somebody help me lift.
An 8 and an 11.
Well, we'll try to
Prince
help
Dog,
with this.
But-
yo, Prince Dog, help!
Alright, Ron did not help. Yeah, you guys are not... Like, you guys each see the island kind of splitting the path here, and you're like, oh, easy. Just push to one side to get around it for the next series of tunnels. And you guys push in opposite directions.
Oops.
Oops.
And you guys essentially skid over this, like, flat of an island.
Damn.
I need 2 d8s of damage.
I hope there wasn't anyone on that island.
Well, I rolled 2 1s. Yibs.
That's an 8 and a 7.
Oh my god.
We took 15 from that.
No.
That was so bad for the boat. Currently
the boat have
blinking red,
health-wise?
2 health.
It has
Somebody, everyone,
My
somebody
ending.
start fixing
That's
the
my
boat.
ending.
You see Kabi fully sprint across the deck. You guys hit this island. He's fully up in the air, like smashes against the cabin wall before scurrying below deck.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my gosh. The only thing that's staying like solid is the giant oar. Oh god.
Next,
Okay. I'm
next
on
here's
healing.
a tunnel. Which direction are you going?
Yibs.
Center! Center!
Center, yep.
And Yibs is going to rush and try and do a mending.
Yeah, go ahead and do a mending. Give me a D4.
He's gonna try and patch a hole in what is ostensibly a like sinkhole pit. Hit. That's a 3 health.
All right, you guys are up to 5.
You can take
But yeah,
a hit.
Alor, I need a DC 16 strength to steer you guys center and
Right.
out of this delta.
We start with a 14.
All right, you are blessed still.
Okay.
Oh, this is quick. Yeah,
let's
get
see
in there,
if-
guidance.
That's 2.
All right, so that does pass.
Okay.
And then you do still have advantage.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can try to
Alor.
pass even harder.
Make it epic.
18.
All right, plus
And then add the
plus 2 and
guidance.
dirty 20.
Yes.
As the boat kind of starts to fall apart, you see the floorboards, like each with 1 to 2 nails in them, start just clattering around, getting offset. You and Ron manage to hard steer this through the center and out into a huge lake. You guys kind of slowed to like a crawl.
Oh. we gotta go downstairs and start buckets. Everyone get a bucket.
Yeah, everyone forms a bucket line, starts bailing out the boat. You see, this is some pretty serious damage that you guys don't have the wood to repair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. What are we gonna do?
Is there any land near us?
Yeah, how
Looking
close are we to
around,
anything?
You are essentially in like a dome of a cave over this lake.
Uh-oh.
Where's the map? Where?
Yeah, looking
we're
at it, you
here.
see across the lake there's a few ways out, but no like land. Each you go ahead and give me a history check.
That's a 13.
That's a 9.
All right. Alor, you remember when you guys first were told you would have to travel the Darklake, that Shushar had said something about finding about people trying to use like big mushroom caps as boats. And looking around, you see that there are some huge mushrooms growing on like the sides of the cave here.
We go to the side and point them out.
All right, yeah, Ron will help you steer you guys over to the cave wall.
Okay.
That boat's going down, guys.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are
How
we
many-
abandoning the boat?
I mean, looking at the boat,
we can patch some mushroom pieces onto the boat.
maybe.
Yeah. No, looking at that, that's Zerkwood. That's that mushroom. It's basically wood.
Okay. Do you
Okay.
think we can maybe like make some platoons and strap them on?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a
All
great
right.
idea.
Let's
yeah,
get to
we'll-
hacking.
We'll get to our DUI now.
DUI.
Well, if Alor's driving.
Yeah.
If a Lord's driving.
Why do
Go
you
to
think our
DUI.
boat looks like this?
To our DIY boat building in the next episode.
Wow. So what we've learned this episode is driving is easy and anyone can do it.
Yeah. What we
If a
learned
Lord
this
can do
episode
it.
is that you should have fucking spec'd strength, idiots.
Damn, a cleric and a bard better make them do strength check.
I mean, no, well, that's the thing. Because a cleric, it's
Oh, right.
fair to have them have
A
strength.
yibs and a bard.
Thank you. Yibs could have gone strength and should have, but he instead went charisma.
What a
could be-
fool.
I could be strong or I could be charming.
And Yibs picked
Which
charming.
one will help me more?
And then Yibs picked I could be strong or I could be smart, and he also picked smart.
But yeah, thank you all so much for listening. Go ahead and follow us on YouTube and Spotify at Dungeon Guild. Go ahead and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Dungeon Guild Pod, and then on TikTok at Dungeon Guild. Be sure to like, subscribe, favorite, share, rate, upvote.
We could get a few
Tell
reblogs
someone-
in there.
Reblog, tell someone you see tomorrow on like the street.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead and print out some flyers with pull tabs that have our URL on them.
That'd be
Just
awesome.
post that around where you live, at the office, really
Yeah.
wherever.
Around where you live at the office.
Around where you live, in your house.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Put it up on the fridge so your roommates will see it.
Yeah.
That'd be great if you could do that.
And if you have 5 to 6 roommates, definitely like
Yeah, dude. If you live in your own D&D party, then get everybody in on it.
If you live in your own D&D party, you know what? Maybe you should start a podcast.
Maybe you should start. Wait, hey,
You
we
should
don't want
start a
any-
podcast.
The market is not right to start a D&D podcast. It is so saturated right now. Really, just
Well,
Don't even bother.
don't.
That's
even
why we've
bother.
started.
Yep.
We're the last one.
Yep.
We're the
This is
well,
it.
We should have been the last D&D podcast.
We're the
That's such a-
last D&D.
That's such a called shot. Our most popular episode has 20 views.
Hey, wait, that's pretty good though.
Hey.
I think it's the same people checking back in to finish up.
I'm not
But
even.
no
That's
shade to those people. Absolutely not. Thank you for
No.
watching.
Yo, y'all are our regulars. Fuck yeah,
Some-
dude. 20
some of
is
these
not
are
bad.
So some of these are getting pretty long. Take them at your own pace.
I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
shout
do
out
'em in
to
between
Odin for
something.
when he gets to this episode in like 6 months.
Hey, he's gonna love this.
I don't even. Do I have 20 friends? Maybe.
I don't know. Share this with 20 friends if you have 20 friends.
With 20 friends if you have 20 friends. If you don't worry about it. But
Share this with 20 friends, or Yibs will come to your house in real life and throw a hook at you.
He might miss, but you know that'd be
will
scary
really.
if
It's
Yibs
only
was
a
in your
+2.
room.
Think about how scary that would be. He's gonna want to go out and do things, and honestly, it's so late.
I just got back from the bar with my friends. I can't walk my yibs right now.
Alright, well, that's all. Thank you.
a
Night,
good one.
folks.
Night.
Oh, oops.